Live at Star Wars The Force Coding Kit Part 9, brought to you by STEM Effect. Welcome any and all STEMstronauts out there. Um, I believe if I do this right, this might be the last one. We might finish it up today. I was scrolling through and we have one more section in the A Galaxy of Adventure part, and then the last part is Choose Your Destiny. So, getting towards the end, very sad. So, this is probably the season finale for this. Pretty crazy. Um, but yeah, a couple things before we get started. One, I've noticed I've been a little like breathy, or like I'm gonna try to move the mic down. I don't know if it's working or not, but hopefully I'm not like constantly just like breathing into the mic. Two, after this stream is done, uh, we'll finish this up and then I'm probably gonna take a week off and figure out what I'm gonna stream next. So if you guys have any ideas or anything you want to see, let me know. I'm leaning towards doing a Sphero Swift Playgrounds kind of thing. We'll see how that works. Or I got the Harry Potter coding wand by Kano as well, so we can stay on the Kano train. That might take a lot longer though, so I might want to splash in some Sphero between the Kano. Um, so yeah, I'll figure something out, but let me know if you guys have any ideas. Message me or do whatever. There's millions of ways you can contact people nowadays, so whatever form of communication you would like, you can send me a letter if you want. I'm not going to give out my address, but um, if you have it, you are more than welcome. I love mail. Anyways, let's get to it. So, if you remember last time in A Galaxy of Adventure, we made some lightning. We made Emperor Palpatine like spray lightning from his hand, which is pretty sweet. And then we also made Yoda like transparent with the Force, so we made him disappear and reappear. Um, so yeah, looks like we're going to be combining both of those, or at least doing the transparency thing in this next activity, hologram message. So let's get to it. Now let's see if you can't figure out what you are, my little friend. Here's a great disturbance. There's a great disturbance in the force. Start. All right, so this looks like a challenge. So it won't walk us through. We are going to have to figure this out on our own. Let's see. Whoops. Hopefully I didn't already break it. Let's see if we can figure it out. Here, we're gonna go back and then go back in again. So, usually with these, they just let you kind of mess around with stuff and then we can move on. So we'll mess around with it a little bit and then we will uh, move on to the grand finale. So, can you figure out how to make the Emperor's hologram message? Or will you change R2-D2 to BB-8 and have him display something? Change who the hologram is showing. So if we run this, okay. So let's back up. So this is already, we're going to zoom out. This is a huge block of code. So you probably can't read any of this, but it's all pretty much out there for you. Let's go full screen. So right now we have R2-D2, and he's going to display a hologram when we hover our hand over the force kit if you're looking at the top uh, left of the screen. And the closer I get, the more the hologram is displayed. So it says, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope." It's a very popular scene for all you Star Wars fans out there. So as we bring our hand up, as you can see, the hologram kind of disappears. So that's kind of cool. Um, so we're just gonna mess around with this a little bit. So it displays all of these people on the start, and then basically every 100 milliseconds, if the force kit height is less than 20, then we create some sparks, and then Princess Leia is always technically displayed on the screen. You just can't see her. So Princess Leia is on the screen, and she's gonna slowly lerp from um, light blue to white, um, and then from a random number 0 to 100. So she's just gonna kind of slowly appear on the table right there. And then, um, let's see, what does this do? Oh, so this is measuring. So now this next every every loop, I guess we'll call it, is drawing like the little path from R2D2, that little triangle that pops out. Um, so it's taking two colors, slowly moving them um, and they're setting the transparency to 30. So we're moving the X and the Y axis and drawing a polygon, looks like, based on the height of your hand from the force kit. And then basically this last little if statement says if your force kit height, or your hand away from the force kit, is less than 10, then we're going to set the transparency of Leia to 80%. So it's less than 10 right here. I don't know what technically 10 is, but oh, you can see, okay, so the height is over here. You can't really see it, but basically what that pop-up that came up, so this is the force kit, these are the metrics, so it goes, I'm assuming, top, oh no, top is last. Interesting. So the top is the far right square on there, the fourth square next to the green dot. So once that is, so if it's less than 10, Princess Leia's transparency is 80%. Once it goes above that, it disappears. Interesting. Okay, so now we're just going to mess around with this a little bit. Change who the hologram is showing. So we just can pick a different character from here. So it was Princess Leia. We can put anybody. We can put Chewie on there. So now Chewie's there. So now when we hover over, there's Chewbacca. Holy smokes. So that's pretty cool. Like I said in previous exercises, it's really nice, and when you guys get into actual development, um, it a lot of stuff won't be this nice. Some will, but not everything. That when you change like an object or a named thing, it automatically changes all those names in the rest of the code, which is really cool. So as you can see, it replaces Princess Leia with Chewbacca everywhere we change that object. All right, so let's go to the third one. Make the hologram say something else. Okay, so the quote right now says, "Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi, you're my only hope." What should we do? Does Chewbacca have anything? It's an alphabetical. Oh, he doesn't. Doesn't look like. Maybe we'll just do an Ewok. That's various. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's do an Ewok. Achoo. So it shows a chew from the text and it changes that. So then when Chewbacca shows up, the text goes achoo, or however they would say that. I don't even know. Um, and change the background. Oh, I need to. So that's cool. It's just a picture, so nothing crazy. Now, if we do this, we would have to adjust where Chewbacca comes up and where the polygon gets um, basically drawn from, because as you can see on this background, R2D2 is higher, so we'd have to move the Y x or the Y index a little bit higher, so it matches where he's at. We'll just move it back, and boom. Okay, cool. So that's this. This is pretty sweet. Pretty cool little thing. You guys can mess around with it a little more if you want, but I think I'm gonna call it there and move on to the next one. Vader was seduced by the dark side of the Force. Everything that has transpired has done so according to my design. All right. So now, the grand finale. Choose your destiny. I don't know what this is going to be. I'm very excited. I will not be the last Jedi. Complete your training and fulfill your destiny. If any of you guys have seen the last um, Star Wars movie that came out maybe like a year ago, was it a year ago? This will all make sense, but if not, I won't spoil it for you, but these two characters are in it. Alright, puzzle. Will you choose the light side or the dark side? Push the enemy's lightsaber off the canvas to pick your path. Okay, so right now all we have is um, two lightsabers on the screen, and as I move my hand over the force kit, they're swaying back and forth. So we're going to want to push one off the screen, whichever one we want to choose. And we're going to go with the good side, because everyone loves the good side, right? You can choose the dark side if you want. Okay, so let's see how this is done. So we have Kylo Ren and Rey's lightsabers. They get drawn. Lightsaber hum. Speaker play. Okay, so we're going to, I don't know where we would add this. So we're drawing it every 3 seconds. I feel like we need another like event, like another every. You know what? Let's see what the stuck hint gives us. Move the enemy lightsaber to an X position of less than 0 or more than 800 to win the duel and choose your side. Oh, okay. So let's see if I want to do the good side. Can I get this to go away? Maybe not. What if I refresh? Whoops. Okay, anyways. So if I go 300, if I go to like 100, what does it do? Okay, so it moves it that way. So if I wanted to get Kylo Ren's enemy lightsaber off the screen, I'd have to do less than 0. because the X goes from right to left or left to right. It's on the bottom. It's a horizontal plane. Um, so let's move that back to where it was. Whoopsies. Well, I already technically completed it, but I did it not the way I wanted. So then I just wanted to show you if we went from, so it said, so this whole screen must be 800 pixels is what it's saying. So if we went to like 700 with rays, it would go off the screen the other way. So interesting. So let's go back to 500. So I want to do, I mean, obviously I want to do 0, or maybe I'll do -9. So then it brings them off the screen. So it wanted me to do less than 0. Whoopsies. Let's go with 200 negative. So there it is, it's off the screen. You can still kind of see it when it pops forward. What's cool is it changed the force kit color, which is kind of sweet. I wonder what happens if we go back to 300 and change this to like 1000. And then it changes it to red. That's cool. All right. So that was it. So I'm going to change this back. Whoops, 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 whoops. 500. And what's cool is if they are like strung together, it makes little sparkies, which is kind of sweet. So yeah, we're just gonna move this bad boy to -500, and we're blue. We're a Jedi. We finished our training. Boom. The Force will be with you always. Your skills are complete. Continue your journey. So we finished. Yay. All right. Well, yeah, other than the one that like wouldn't let us complete in the first one, I wonder if we could still like somehow do it. Oh wait, this one was like impossible. Move the lightsaber left and right with the force kit blocks. Yeah, this one wasn't working because whenever I move, it didn't do anything. Force kit X, force kit Y, and then size, force kit height. And it just would not do anything. We're moving it everywhere. So yeah, that was kind of a bummer. But yeah, we're all done, everybody. Good job. Um, we're even pretty much at our time that we usually are done, so that's cool. So yeah, we've officially finished all of our challenges. We are officially Jedi. Chose the good side. We didn't choose the dark side. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I'm gonna start brainstorming what I want to stream next, but I'll definitely be back, and maybe we'll have like an auxiliary thing where we just go and explore some of the other creations, um, and make some cool things. But yeah, thanks for following along with me. It only took me 9 parts, so pretty much 2 months, but it was fun, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the future. Like always, stay safe, happy coding. Love y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.